number three is the law of awareness. The law of awareness says you must know yourself to grow yourself. Oh my gosh. If you're really going to grow you've got to know you. You've got to know yourself to grow yourself. You see, if you and I could have this personal conversation, one of the things I would ask you is, what are your strengths? You see, every one of you in the auditorium, you have two, maybe three, probably not, but could be four strengths. Four is a little heavy, probably two or three is your number. Okay? Three is my number. I thought it was four. Margaret and I were having breakfast the other day talking about it, and she said, no, it's three. I figured, then I'll be two, then I'll be one, then they just bury it, okay? But you have strength. And one of the questions I would ask you if you and I were talking is, I would ask you, let's talk about your strength. Now I'm talking now about giftedness. I'm talking now about ability. I'm talking about how you are wired. This is not something that you chose. This is you. This is in your DNA. You have a strength. I have it. And what I'm saying to you is, in this area, you've got to know yourself to grow yourself. One of the things I want you to understand is, you have to know what your strengths are. Because whatever your strengths are, that's what you want to grow. In the area of abilities, listen carefully to me, in the area of your abilities, you have to work on your strengths, not your weaknesses. Most people, because of our culture, they work on their weaknesses. When you're in school, you got an A in math, you got a C in English, what did they tell you to work on? They told you to work on your what? English. Get that grade up, get that C, get that up to a B, work on that weakness. I'm saying if you got an A in math and a C on English, work on your math. Forget your English. You were probably lucky to get a C. Teacher probably liked you and bumped you up a grade. Now, why did you get an A in math and a C in English? Because you have a math mind, not a word mind, not a language mind. It's not dumb. It's not right or wrong. It's just who you are. Your strength is math. It's not English. And see, all in your life, you and I have been taught to work on our weaknesses. And I'm here to say to work on your weaknesses. And you say, John, why shouldn't I work on my weaknesses? It's because you're weak. And your weaknesses. In other words, again, my name's John. If you're Fred, you're not any good at that area. I'm here to set you free. You can only increase a gift or an ability 2 numbers. Not 10, folks. 2. So let's say I'm below average. I'm a 3 in something, okay? And I say, okay, I'm going to really work on this because I'm really below average, and so I work hard. And so let's say, for example, I love music. There's a problem. I can't sing. But I love music. So I said, well, I want to be a great singer. I would just love to be hey, I'm in Vegas. Hello? I'd like to sing. So what do? I'm not good at it. I'm a 3. So I get a teacher, and I take music appreciation, and I pour money and time and effort, and for the next 2 years I take all this music stuff. And can I tell you, 2 years after that, maybe I went from a 3 to a 4. Can I tell you, I'm still below average. Now listen to me very carefully. This is very important. People don't pay for average. People don't pay for, and I'm absolutely amazed at how many people love average. I mean, I just look at them and I say, why are you so in love with average? Average is average, and everyone is average. And do you want to be everyone? And do you just want to be average all your life? It's just average, and average is never going to be success. Nobody gets excited about average. You don't get excited about average. You don't say, man, I just love that TV show. It's so average. Let's go. Oh, dear God. We're in Vegas. I heard there was a concert down there that was just really average. You don't stand in line for average. You don't pay for average. You don't look at your friend, after you both worked hard, said, hey, let's go out to dinner. Hey, let's find an average restaurant. And you don't go to the average restaurant. When they start to see, you say, oh, we just want an average table. We don't want. I know there's the ones over there by the windows, the water in the lake. We don't want that. We want an average, just an average table. And then when the waiter comes, we don't look and say, are you average?